This is Jefferson Close-Up, and I'm Carol Celine. My guest today is Dr. Mark Weiss. Welcome. Now, tell us a little bit about what it was like for you growing up.
Well, I grew up in suburban New York, actually on Long Island, very close to Jones Beach. And, as a kid, I was very active and very interested in sports. And, during the year, it seemed like I played baseball with my friends until we couldn't see anymore, and my mom would be yelling at for me to get inside. We were a big beach family, and we literally went to the beach every day during the summer. So when I was young, it was sort of very active, very outdoors focused. Later on in high school, I became, I think, more of a serious student. And
well, then what led you on to medicine?
This is always a hard question, but there were clearly, I think, two events in my home life that had a big impact on me. The first is that when I was probably about 8 or 9, my younger sister developed a severe neurologic condition and was in and out of hospitals for years. And this obviously was a big impact on the whole family and me personally. And also when I was, I think, 13 or 14, my mom came down with breast cancer, and I think that also really focused my interest and my concern in medicine in general, and probably in oncology in specific.
Now, your specialty is medical oncology, and in particular, you're interested in leukemia, lymphoma, and bone marrow transplants. What exactly does a medical oncologist do?
The focus of medical oncology is to take care of patients suffering from cancer. In my particular area that I care for patients in, these tend to be cancers, as you said, of the blood, the lymph nodes, the bone marrow. And these cancers, though sometimes very aggressive, thankfully also have a high likelihood of responding well to treatment. And we have many patients who we not only help, but actually can cure of their illness.
Now, you spent 22 years up at Sloan Kettering before you came here to Jefferson. Is there anything in your work that gives you a particularly good sense of accomplishment?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate in my life and in my career, and the work that I started at Sloan Kettering that I've continued since I've come here has really been to develop new treatment programs for people suffering from leukemia and lymphoma. And in that regard, thankfully, I've been very successful at developing new and improved methods for treating these diseases. And though I do take care of a large number of patients personally, it's this multiplier effect that I've been able to help the lives of people who I've never met. And I don't think you can put a price on that kind of reward.
For sure not. That's the reason a lot of people practice medicine.
Absolutely.
What would you say your strengths as a doctor are?
One of my strengths, which my wife, of course, views as a great weakness, is I'm extraordinarily stubborn. But when I apply that determination and stubbornness to the care of my patients, I think they often reap huge benefits. I am very detail-oriented. I am very concerned, and I think most of my patients also quite clearly see how passionate I am about my responsibilities to them, and in that way, I develop very strong bonds with my patients. As I said, many of these I've taken care of for more than a decade.
You sound like a man who's very satisfied with his work. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Great. Thank you so much.